Today, I ranked all social media apps that I personally have used in the past. So the reason you don't see things like SoundCloud on here and MySpace, well, that's why. So first we got YouTube. I put YouTube in S tier because of how much good content there is on there compared to other apps. Don't get me wrong, it has a shit ton of problems, but I absolutely love the app. The amount of enjoyment I have gotten from this app alone is just not comparable to anything else on the tier list. Then we have TikTok. I put TikTok in S tier because it's pretty much the only reason anyone subscribed to my YouTube channel in the first place. I also put it in S tier because of, well, just how addictive it is. It's probably the app I spend the most time on. The main downside with TikTok are the people who use it, but I still put it in S tier because the discoverability on here is insane. It's the best discoverability I've ever seen for any social media app, period. Steam. There's not much to say about it. It's the #1 place to buy video games if you play on PC. Discord. Discord is pretty much every single calling or messaging app, but 10 times better. If you have a PC, chances are you use this app. Next we have Spotify. Again, not much to say about this app. Pretty much the best place for music in general. Twitter. I do enjoy using it, but the only time I'm actually using Twitter is when I'm tweeting myself. When it comes just to scrolling, I don't really do that much. It's good for networking as a creator, but if you're a regular user, I honestly would just put this in C or even D. Twitch. I love to stream on there. The amount of freedom you have to choose what you do with like emotes and stuff, and also overlay and even pop-up messages, also with actual achievements for streamers to try and reach, it almost makes streaming feel like a game. But when it comes to just watching other people live stream, I really don't see much enjoyment from that. Sometimes I do it, but only if I have it running in the background while I do something else. Reddit. It's fun to use, but it gets bumped down a couple levels because, well, the people who use it are not exactly people who you would consider role models. iMessage and FaceTime are in B tier too because even though they're pretty good at what they do, they're very, very simple. WhatsApp. I don't really see a point in using this app, honestly. It's not horrible, but it just feels really useless. Facebook. Apart from like the messaging apps, I consider this to be one of the most boring apps on this list. Skype and Zoom are on here because they're pretty much both worse versions of Discord. I put Instagram in D tier because it has just gotten so much worse over the years. At this point, Instagram is just digging their own grave, and I really don't see it making a comeback anytime soon. Vine. Some people are gonna hate me for this one, but I do not like Vine at all. Yeah, we have fun memories of it, but come on. The most popular videos on the app were things like this. And last and least, Snapchat. The only reason I use this app at all is because my friends do. If it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't even have the app installed. It's basically impossible to have a large following on there unless you're already famous or something. A lot of its main features are being used on other apps now, so it's pretty much obsolete. And I don't get much enjoyment out of it. And that's it. With my weird taste, your list is probably going to look very, very different to mine. So I do expect my dislike ratio to look something like this.